Hi guys, it's Lucy and welcome back to another video. Today I'm just going to talk a bit about what food I take on shift with me. Obviously varies depending whether I'm on a night shift and a day shift, so I'm going to try and include both. Let's get straight on with the video. First of all, I just want to mention how your diet changes when you start shifts, and it varies for everyone, but for me personally, I lost weight. Some people gain weight, some people lose weight. It's never really talked about the loss of weight, but my body just couldn't get used to eating at the times I was eating at. So to combat it, I had to start eating little meals regularly. So I started having 5 or 6 meals/snacks a day, just to kind of get my body over the hurdle it needed to get over, and now I'm fine, I can eat whenever ever. You'll figure out your own routine and what foods suit your body for night shifts, day shifts, stuff like that, but I just wanted to quickly mention that. Moving on, I'm just going to show you the lunch boxes I use just briefly. The one I've bought for this year is the Systema lunchbox, and it comes with a pot in as well, and then the other one is the Myprotein. I think these are snack boxes, and I must apologise if you can hear screaming and stuff. There's a football match going on outside. Alongside that, I use the Myprotein shaker. I don't use this for protein powder, simply because the protein I use I have with milk, and I don't take milk on shift with me. But first of all, I just want to add, with the Myprotein shaker, I have one of these iced coffees, simply because if I'm on shift and we don't get back to station for any sort of reason, but I want a coffee, these are so easy to use because I can just put it in here with my water from my water bottle and make a coffee that way, and this just has the measurements on it for the amount of water that this needs. These are the caramel ones, I think, and they're just really nice. The first thing I'm going to talk about, now that I've talked about that, is day shift food. So for me at the moment, I'm not on placement at the moment, so I'm going to show you a couple of bits of the food, but I can't show you all the fresh stuff because I don't have it. I have salad, so I put the salad in the big compartment, then I put meat of some sort in here. It's usually ham hock because it's just a nice ham to have with it. The pot usually goes in there, and I have coleslaw or something with it, and then I have potatoes, baby potatoes, which I've already cooked, and they're sliced up in here. It's just a nice, easy, quick thing to pop in the lunchbox, and it's ready on shift. Obviously, I have so many snacks with that. So I have a pain au chocolat, it's like my mid-morning snack. I have these breakfast biscuits from Aldi. They're like the Belvita ones, but they are way cheaper. They're probably not as nutritious and healthy, but they taste the exact same pretty much. So I have those as, these are usually like towards the end of shift snack. Another thing I like to have is dried mango. It's just quite filling, but it's just something I've always took on shift with me, took on St. John duties, is dried fruit. Just something I like. And then another thing I like to have are these mini chocolate bars from Aldi. They're kind of like Kinder, the mini ones, but these are cookies and cream. These are just, if you want chocolate but you don't want too much of it, they're great to have. Obviously I have fruit and veg as well. Carrot sticks is something I always have. Grapes, especially with COVID at the moment, I've been trying to not have snacks that need your hands. Even if I've washed my hands, even if I use hand sanitizer, I just don't feel clean. Yeah, I try to have fruits and veg that don't need hands. I can use a fork with them, kind of thing. Been on night shifts, my food kind of changes completely. The one thing last year I had a lot, I haven't had many night shifts this year, but it was porridge pots. I say this year, I mean this term. The golden syrup ones from Aldi are just so handy to have because you just add the hot water to them and they're good to go. And if you don't feel like eating on a night shift, these are just something that are substantial enough, but you can kind of stomach it. Another thing I have is pizza wraps and pizza bagels. It sounds so childish, but I put the puree on and put the grated cheese on it, and then I can just pop it in the microwave on break, and it's good to go. It's, you know, it's not necessarily healthy, it's just a good snack kind of meal to have, and it's just easy. But yeah, those are pretty much the main foods I take on shift. I don't tend to take sandwiches. I never fancy a sandwich on shift, so I never take those. Yeah, some people take ready meals, some people take leftovers, some people have sandwiches, some people just grab something at the supermarket before break. It varies on different people, and you kind of find your own foods that you like. One thing to add before I go, I take a lunchbox like this. It's got the insulated inside, so I pop the lunchbox in and then pop an ice pack in the back. But yeah, this is just handy. And if you're not taking your bag in to the crew room or whatever, you've just got this to grab out your bag. And then I just take a litre bottle of water with me. That is just a little bit of what food I take. You kind of learn your own ways, learn what your body will eat and won't eat on shift. Some people like hot food, some people like cold food, and yeah, that's just how I do it. So I hope that's helpful, and I will see you in a video very, very soon. Bye guys.